What's up, y'all? What's good? I'm back. We deep in January actually. You know what I'm saying? The next time you should have saw me, should have been like, should have been like January 2nd, January 3rd. Nigga, I'm inconsistent. Nigga, fuck you. Anyways, today though, let me tell y'all. All right, so listen. Let me tell y'all a story about some crazy shit that just happened today. Right? Actually, I gotta bring it back. Let me tell you about last week. So my kidneys failed. My kidneys failed when I was like 24 years old. So you know what I'm saying. I've been doing dialysis for years. Dialysis is a fucking, if you don't know, they take the blood, they clean the blood, they put the blood black. I gotta go to a place to do this shit like 3 times a week. Right. So I'm at this place doing this, like this, what I just said I was doing. And when I'm done, I go out into the lobby and wait for my ride to pull up and pick me up. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't drive to dialysis because I'd be woozy and shit after that shit. But anyways, so today I go that day I'll go out there and there's this dude out there. He's just fucking sitting out there looking weird as fuck. Honestly, I'm not even thinking he looked weird. He looked drunk. Honestly, I'm thinking like this nigga must have took some drinks before he came in. But he's only standing out to me like I ain't really giving a fuck about people around. He's only standing out to me because the nigga look like he's like my age. You know what I'm saying? Younger actually. I'm 30. I don't even look like I'm my age. I'm 33. But this motherfucker was like just sitting in there, you know what I'm saying, with a book bag and his phone. So I'm kind of like sitting there and I'm like thinking to myself, like, maybe, this nigga on dialysis or something now. Like, and I'm thinking in my head, like, that sucks if that's the case. This young ass motherfucker in here on dialysis. But that wasn't the motherfucking case. But, anyways, this dude gets up, more memorable shit. He gets up, walks over. So, also, there's a girl that's always in the lobby waiting for her mother to get out, and she's always out there sitting waiting when I get out too. Now he gets up and walks over to her real awkward, like stumbles and shit and all kind of shit. And then when he gets over her, she looks up like, what the fuck? And he's like, hey, like, what's your name? And she's like, no, thank you. Like, move. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, no, no, no. Like, tell me your name. Like, come on. And she's like, I don't want to talk to you. He was like, you want to come hang out with me? And then after the third time, like after about 2 minutes of this motherfucker trying to get him to walk away, and he's not walking away. I'm like, at this point, that motherfucker's weird. I knew he was weird. I was like, that nigga's weird. But anyway, he stumbles back, goes back to his chair, sits down, start looking at his phone and laughing but like a weird ass drunk hysterical. Like I told you, I thought he was drunk. He was like a hysterical. He's looking at his phone, like a bro. I was like, dude is weird. Dude got some problems, right? Whatever. I leave. I go home. I live my motherfucking life. This morning, I wake up, go to dialysis at like 5 o'clock in the morning, like I usually do. All right, I'm in dialysis at like right around like 7 o'clock. I usually sleep in that motherfucker the whole time, but right around like 7, 8, I wake up and I open my phone. On Facebook, I'm talking about as soon as I open the page, I see that white dude. And I don't know what it's talking about exactly. I'm just like, I'm immediately like, hey, this is the motherfucker that was just sitting in the lobby being weird last week. And I was like, what's going on here? I start reading, and this shit says that this dude has been walking around downtown Denver on the 16th Street Mall for like a few days now, actually, randomly just walking up and fucking stabbing people. Randomly, unprovoked, random, ain't no reason, and not you look funny, no niggas, you know what I'm saying? Old people. This man ran up and stabbed a 70-year-old motherfucker for no reason at all, right? So this is now crazy as fuck to me because I'm like, this motherfucker was just in the lobby with us. What if he could have very well just walked into this goddamn lobby and got to stabbing people, and everybody in there is elderly. It's me. I'm the youngest motherfucker that is doing dialysis is there. Everybody else there is like 60 plus and shit. You know what I'm saying? And This shit blew my mind. So I seen the fucking shit. I couldn't wait to get home and actually watch a goddamn a news reporting on this shit. But I'm finna watch this shit with y'all. We finna see what the fuck is going on with this dude. But that's the little bit of insight. Like I can't even say this is legitimate. I haven't seen no videos, and it looked like from the thumbnail they got videos of him walking around downtown and shit. But yeah, I fucking seen this dude last week, and this is fucking insane. What is this man? And then the girl was like, "Get away from me! Like I don't want to talk to you." He's like trying to slide and shit. This nigga could have been like, "Oh, you want to talk to me?" Stab the fuck out this bitch or something. It's like 5 or 6 old ass people outside waiting on their ride too. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a one door. Like they just you come in, you wait. That's it. That's all you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So this was a crazy ass motherfucking experience. Like I have no idea what was going on with that dude that day. But thank the fucking Lord he was being calm. I don't know if he had his meds that morning or what, but he was cool that day. But 1 week later, this is what the fuck we looking at. So we finna check this shit out. Let's look at this.
We start this Monday at 4 o'clock with a man in custody, now accused of stabbing 4 people this weekend in separate incidents along Denver's 16th Street Mall. Thanks for joining us for 4 o'clock at 9 News. I'm Tom Green.
I'm Kim Christensen. 2 people were killed and 2 others hurt. At this hour, we're waiting on Denver police and Denver Mayor Mike Johnston, who are holding a press conference about what happened. That's scheduled at 5 o'clock. We'll bring that to you live when it happens. Before that, 9 News Investigates is working to find out more about the victims and the suspect in this case. Investigative reporter Jeremy Hahola joins us now. And Jeremy, you found the suspect has multiple pending cases, including assault.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. I mean, these violent attacks that happened over the weekend here along the mall are certainly raising a lot of questions about safety and the unknown motive of the suspect. In the meantime, we can clearly see this suspect was already on a dark path for several years within the state's justice system before he was arrested for murder. A jail jumpsuit Monday morning, Elijah Caudill, age 24, appeared before a judge as the suspect accused of stabbing 4 people. The stabbings occurred randomly along Denver's 16th Street Mall on Saturday and Sunday evenings. 2 of the victims died, including flight attendant Celinda Levno.
Look how old that lady is, bro. How do you just walk up on an old lady minding her fucking business and just stab her? Like, what? Like,
Who was staying in Denver on a layover. We looked into Caudill's criminal history.
that's even crazier. She was standing here on a fucking layover, bro. Can you imagine going somewhere, getting off the plane for fucking 2 hours and getting fucking stabbed by a random crazy motherfucker at the mall? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. 16th Street Mall ain't really been a mall for a long ass time. I ain't gonna cap about that. But at the mall, like, that's pretty wild. Southland, that wouldn't happen at Southlands Mall. They got security and shit at Southlands Mall. And that shit is just as outside. That shit is outside completely, as a matter of fact.
History, and it shows a troubled past full of multiple arrests for assault and criminal mischief. At age 18, he was arrested for stealing baseball cards. The case was eventually dropped, but the charges got more serious from there. In 2021, in Adams County, he was arrested for threatening a gas station employee with a knife. In 2024, we count at least 4 arrests, 1 for groping a woman at a detox center. 3 more misdemeanor arrests happened while he was in custody in Denver's jail, 1 for punching an inmate while grabbing his private area. The very next day, he was arrested for putting a woman in a chokehold and then punching her. Then later in August, he was arrested for shattering a glass door in the jail. These cases are still pending, and we see in the court record.
This nigga's crazy, bro. I don't even think, dude, the way he looked in these pictures and right here, he was looking just like that in the chair. That's why when I seen the picture in my phone, it was immediate. Like, you niggas just don't look like motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga, I don't think he got it all together. In which case, like, you hear what he's doing in there? He's doing this in the jail. He's finna start fucking up in there right now. That Denver County, it's dark. That nigga about to start banging his head against the motherfucking window any fucking minute. Like, and the sad thing about it is, bro's probably not even finna go to prison. He's finna go to, dude's going to a mental facility. More than likely. Like, they gonna have to prove he's fucking crazy, but I don't think it's that hard to prove he's fucking crazy. The nigga look crazy. He looked fucking crazy. He looked crazy. He looked crazy when we was at the fucking lobby and he got up and walked over. It was alarming. Like, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with him? What is he doing? And then when he wouldn't leave her alone, I was like, oh, yeah, this nigga's crazy. And then fucking, we got this shit happening this week.
Record, he was released from jail to a state mental health program called Bridges. On its website, the program says Bridges facilitates collaboration between the criminal justice and mental health systems by partnering with providers, courts, and often families to provide wraparound care for participants. And that is not all. We've also learned the suspect here spent approximately 4 months in the state's prison system after he stole a woman's purse in Adams County and also caused damage at the Adams County Detention Center. In the meantime, still a lot of questions about his background. Maybe some of those questions will be answered at a press conference at 5 o'clock with the Denver Police Department and the mayor, expected to happen here a few blocks down here on the 16th Street Mall. Live in Denver, Jeremy Hohola, 9 News.
We have so many questions, Jeremy, and a lot of people, of course, wondering about security on the 16th Street Mall. That's going to be addressed, no doubt. But when you mention wraparound care, we're wondering, like, you know, who is responsible for tracking somebody like this?
It's a mall. Bro, first of all, just because y'all have let that mall go, y'all act like y'all don't give a fuck. This is still a mall. Y'all calling it a mall. Y'all treating it like a mall. It needs to be carried out like a mall. Ain't no fucking mall in America ain't got no motherfucking security guards everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just letting this turn into a street with stores on the side of it is what the fuck is happening. And if that's the case, you know what I mean? Then say that. Be like, oh, this is now just 16th Street. Knock that shit down in the middle so motherfuckers can drive up and down that shit. You know what I'm saying? And just call it 16th Street. And it won't even sound that, but it sucks over there on 16th Street. This is a place that's advertised as a mall. You just had somebody get off a motherfucking plane. Get off a plane, catch a fucking light rail. Mind you, 16th Street Mall is nowhere near a DIA. For anybody who don't know that ain't from here. So somebody just got off a fucking plane, caught a fucking train all the way to the Union Station, which is on Google. When she got on her phone, where can I go? I guess I'll go to the 16th Street Mall at the Union Station. It's outside. I've heard about that place. And now I'm stabbed because it's not very much of a mall and it ain't no fucking security. So this is fucking, it's really, I was just about to say, that press conference that she was just talking about, I seen that shit. And while they was talking, some dude walks by. He's like, fuck you, this is your fault. You Democrats support crime. I don't know about all that political shit, support crime and shit, but it is their fault because y'all been completely acting like 16th Street Mall is just, I don't even know what. Like, no, it hasn't been nowhere to go hang out or any of that kind of shit for several years. I'll tell you that. Like, there's people down there sometimes, but there's the people that are just always downtown anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's people that just, you know, are downtown Denver people. They like it down there. They go down there. They know the people down there. They, you know, converse with the people at the shops and shit down there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, those people are always going to be down there. But the way the mall is going, the way 16th Street has been going, there's not much of a mall at all. It hasn't been for a long motherfucking time. That shit is actually pretty fucking wild. And I go outside today, actually. When I went outside today of my dialysis, the girl that he walked up to was also there. And I went and told her, I went and showed her, make sure I wasn't tripping. I was like, you remember that dude that walked up on you? You know what I'm saying? Last week. She's like, yeah. And I was like, this is most definitely that nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, She's like, oh my fucking God. Like, I'll guarantee you her immediate thoughts was, this nigga could have stabbed me. Like, what the fuck? Man. But yo, that's my first video for the motherfucking year. I got so many other videos that I didn't even put out because I didn't really want them. I didn't like them. But I'm going to get with y'all on the next one. Crazy starts of the year, man. Crazy starts of the year. Y'all niggas be safe.